Happy Friday, everyone. Well, if it was too warm for you yesterday, good news today, a cold front is arriving in the afternoon. Now, already at 9 a.m., ahead of the front, we could start to see the first couple of showers pop up in the northwestern part of the area. I still think the vast majority of us are going to be dry, but I will mention the chance for places like Fullerton and Columbus beginning around 9 a.m. this morning. Now, as early as noon, that front is going to start pushing in to the northwestern part of the area. So I got to watch these temperatures closely because there's going to be some variety across the area. Notice at noon, so I was talking about a few showers, the better chance across the northern half of the area. So let's stop things at 3 o'clock because these are basically our high temperatures for the day. So yes, in Columbus, only topping out in the low 70s for highs, and probably York as well. Then some upper 70s, including Fremont. I think most of us, including Lincoln and Omaha, reaching the low 80s, but farther to the south and east, mid 80s, and yes, upper 80s for Falls City, but for most of us, low 80s, particularly Lincoln and Omaha. But notice along the front, not a lot going on. A few showers, maybe one or two storms, but this definitely looks like a situation where there's not much along the front and a lot more behind the front, because there's actually going to be a wave of low pressure behind the front. It's going to keep the rain chance going tonight and into Saturday. That said, good news for Friday evening plans. Early tonight, I think there's going to be very little going on. So Friday night football games, here's 6 o'clock. Here's 9 o'clock. I'm going to mention the chance for a couple showers, but I think most of the games are going to be dry. Now, one thing you're going to start to notice once we get into the evening hours, though there's a good chance it's going to be dry across the area. First, our temperatures cooling down, but also the winds picking up. It's going to start to get breezy this evening, and then it's just going to be staying breezy for the rest of the night and through the day tomorrow. Now, when things are going to start to get interesting is late tonight. Look at midnight now. Still a lot dry, but notice how things are definitely starting to fill in across the northwestern part of the area. The best chance of rain in Lincoln and Omaha about 5 a.m., very late tonight, early tomorrow morning. Now, yes, you're seeing some shades of red, so yes, we're talking about showers and storms, but notice our temperatures, upper 50s, so we're not talking about any severe storms. But yeah, there's going to be some heavy rain around. Now let's jump ahead to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're definitely past the peak of the activity, so really looking like a peak in the activity very late tonight, early tomorrow morning. But the rain is going to linger. Look at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Most of us sitting in the upper 50s and still breezy, making it feel even cooler. So through the afternoon tomorrow, we're talking about scattered showers. So there are gaps. I do think a little bit more activity to the south and east versus the north and west, but definitely a chance of rain there. Probably one of those situations where it'll rain and then stop, rain and stop. So that means tailgating tomorrow in the Lincoln area. Yeah, I think rain is going to be around, but getting drier as we go through the day, particularly as we go from the early afternoon to the late afternoon. So let's talk about kickoff, 6:30 at Memorial Stadium, sitting around 67 degrees. Notice, again, more rain to the south and east. So at this point, we're talking about really a transition from scattered activity to isolated activity. So I'm going to say there is a chance we could get lucky and it'll be dry for the entire game on Saturday. But there's also the chance that there's still going to be isolated showers around. So there's also the chance that a shower could work over the stadium. So this is one of those situations where you should carry the ponchos, but there's a chance you may not need it, but have them ready to go just in case. Now, still very breezy in the late afternoon. So kickoff, still a breeze around with a gust around 20 miles per hour. But then the winds will be dying down after sunset. And I think we've got to say for the first time in quite a while, actually getting cold in southeast Nebraska. Look at these low temperatures Saturday night. I think most of us are going to cool down into the mid to upper 40s, maybe just a couple spots going down to 50 degrees. The good news is, again, the wind's really dying down after sunset. So there's not going to be much wind, 5 to 10 miles per hour, so no wind chill factor to worry about. And we'll call it scattered showers, though, especially early for the eastern half of the area, and just isolated showers, especially early for the western half of the area. Sunday. The winds are going to pick back up again in the afternoon, not too much early in the day, but getting breezy again in the afternoon. Those gusts getting back to around 20 miles per hour. I still got to mention the chance, particularly in the eastern part of the area, for a few showers early Sunday morning, but the vast majority of the day on Sunday is looking dry, with partly to mostly cloudy skies in the morning, becoming sunny to mostly sunny in the afternoon. And it's going to depend on how quickly the clouds break up over you for our high temperatures. But I will say, it looks like if the clouds take a little bit longer to break up, highs in the mid-70s, a lot of us probably reaching the upper 70s, maybe a couple spots reaching around 80 degrees.